Newsflash, this door's being a huge pain in my digital arts. There's a jump pad nearby I can activate. Let's use that to get in.
Okay, Felicity.
Thereby scabs who use pads like that to sneak in and out of Concordia.
Okay, Felicity. Sorry, I'm trying to get my dashboard open. Alright, let's go. My brain just like dipped out last time I was streaming towards the end. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't... No jumping up ladders in this game. I love how this game is almost as broken as fucking some of the more recent titles coming out, and it was released years and years ago. So many dialogue checks that just appear randomly out of nowhere that aren't even related to the zone that you're in. Like, half of what she was saying earlier isn't even related to this zone. Well, that's gonna help my case. Wait. Am I screwed? If you save and quit at this part, it fucks your game up? Oh, here's Gwen's other head. Oh wait, no, these guys are there. I couldn't see them before. I'm blind. How is he the one I aimed at and he didn't die? Shotguns. This is what endgame Borderlands should feel like. I'm sorry if people love shooting at things for 30 minutes. A fucking human enemy should die to a shotgun in 1 to 2 shots. No matter what. Because you're not even necessarily dying from the bullets penetrating you. You're just dying because... You're dying. You're dying because of force, is what I'm trying to say. You're dying because of impact. Again, I can't focus right now. My brain is fucking kaput. But I'm not tired, so... I'm gonna have to deal with my low focus brain. Oh yeah, this is where I saved and quit. Was that Gladstone? Right, mate. Excuse me?
mean... Thanks so much. Feels like I've been trapped here forever. Come on over. I'll open up the door for you.
And I'll chuck all my grenades at you.
I'll open the door. Am I glad to see you?
Did I manage to chuck that grenade underneath the collision of the door?
Hey Jack, is this guy for real? Yeah, what's your name? Sorry, Ralph. Died staying retired at D-Division. What brings you in? Oh, D-Division. That's where they hide all the brainiacs. You work on all the super secret awesome stuff, right? I work on experimental tech. The Division Green Ring are using your resources here.
Wait, this is just better in every regard? Oh, that's because the Majestic one's only 68. And this is gonna kill me if I try and shoot this in here. Oh my god! The accuracy, dude. Come on. Please tell me that that reloads on my shit, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, it just reloads your weapon in your hand. Okay. Your life? Aren't you like 20? Just 20? Didn't he say he was a grad student? Also, you don't need to fight anything here. Oh yeah, that's right. You actually do have to clear out these ones. I like how the lighting makes these almost look a different hue. It's very, or not hue, a different tone. It's very blue shifted and green shifted. It's both hue and color.
Looks like scavs have barricaded themselves inside. Their security glasses vulnerable to cold. They should freeze and smash.
The iPod.
I already have the process set up, but we'll need the material from a few of the security bots. I was never able to get them myself. Well, let me guess. All brains, no balls. Yeah, something like that. The little bugger's back quite a punch. Head back to the security office that looks over the main room and call them in. Of course, that might attract more scavs too, so be prepared.
Oh my god. Suck. Mark Zuckerberg. That's my nickname. Zuckerberg. I didn't get credit for that kill? This is very Ratchet and Clank-esque music. I wish they would remaster all the old Ratchet and Clank games instead of just making new ones, honestly. The only one that deserved a remake was the first game. And they kind of fucked that up. Because the actual first game is better than their remake of the first game. It's more fleshed out. It just doesn't have as many guns. It's more about using the wrench and puzzle solving. Until you can get more equipment. And when I say puzzle solving, it's really light in Ratchet and Clank. That being said, there were still areas that I got stuck in or couldn't figure out how to do until I got older, and I was just like, you're a dipshit, little me. You were a little dipshit.
This is what we're building.
I was so close to finishing this when the scavs arrived. It'll pop out a lot of robots, enough to make the difference against Dar or whatever they are. It's kind of like a dumpster wrapped in sadness. Hey, no offense. This constructor will be able to digistrike highly complex machines at an unsurpassed rate. Now that's done, we need to mount the torso onto the crane system. This is really happening, it's working! My old professor said I'd never amount to anything, but she was wrong! And now look at me.
Inside that thing? I've been wondering about this installation. You know, you could just copy me. It takes a little longer, but it's the same thing, and I find it much less terrifying.
Exactly how much less terrifying?
It's the difference between brain surgery and being scanned.
Let me think about it. That's good! Now we need to attach the turrets, then the legs.
Oh yeah, this mission. One of the missions that you don't want to speedrun the pre-sequel in UVHM, but it actually doesn't work that bad in this.
I can help prepare the targeting systems.
Oh, that's okay, thanks. I've got a fast way to do that.
It's hard not to kill them on accident though, with the flare. God damn it. Kill him, turrets. Oh, damn it. Come on, they haven't killed a guy in ages. That has an AoE. Can the turrets kill one of them? What the fuck? I'm not killing every single fucking one. There have been multiple times when one has been at low health waiting to die. Fucking kill something already. Holy shit, dude. What the fucking shit? This is the hardest it's ever been to complete this stupid fucking mission because the turrets won't kill. They won't last hit. What a speedrun. Oh my fucking word. Oh, and they kill some while I'm away. Great. How did I have Torg? Oh, because I swapped from Flacker to it. That's how. What? Holy fuck, dude. Can you kill something? These fucking turrets are so shit this time around. They won't even shoot at anything for 5 seconds or more. They just keep swapping their goddamn targets. God, what a fucking stupid ass. And I just killed that one by accident. 600k damage just out of nowhere. Go from dealing 3,000 to 6k. It's 600k. Please. Please. Can any of you guys die? Thank you. Get out of my jack. Stop jacking off my jack, dude. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to save and quit after Felicity to get rid of all this fucking shit on the ground. Cool. This took way longer than it should have, so I guess there's no point in me actually like going fast because I'm not gonna beat any of my own records at this point. Not that I'm keeping track of time, but I could easily suss that out myself through just looking back at my VOD, just subtracting my cigarette smoking time. Used to smoke more back then. Nowadays there are streams where I'll go through the entire stream without even smoking a single cigarette.
The legs are in the other lab. They're still attached to an experimental version of the Dom power suit, so you'll need to separate them and get them into the crane system.
Yeah.
How about I take over the power suit, then walk the legs to where they can be assembled? Wouldn't that be easier?
It's not a bad idea.
And you can verify that. That's not me just saying that. That's actually true. I'm not just saying that as like, oh, the smoker says he's actually stopping smoking. No, I actually have stopped a lot of my smoking. I smoke maybe a quarter of a pack a day, if that. Like maybe 5 cigarettes. And it's normally all right before I go to bed. Like I'll have 3 or 4 cigarettes back to back, pretty much. Like in the span of 2 hours. Not like back to back literally, but back to back for me. I'm so fast with that. Even when I'm this, like... I was gonna say jacked, but I don't mean jacked in a good way. I meant it as a pun and as a joke, but also not.
That's good.
Sputtering spitter. Why couldn't this be purple and have a loom shine on it? God. Fuck, dude. That's one of the weapons that this character actually doesn't have, is a sputtering spitter. I have expansive, almost painful. Expansive. Expansive, not expensive. Expansive. Oh, is this gonna break because I left this enemy alive?
Is this what it's like to be human? This is the worst.
Alright, let's see what you can do.
Your gunfire's about as fast as mine. Doll should improve their fire rate, so that I keep up with the human finger. Oh, I should have summoned my jack so I got more. I also need to throw my grenades out. You love this broken reload animation when you throw a grenade while reloading with a Jacob shotgun. I'm using the real street sweeper. Okay, good. I love how she jumped up that tiny little thing. No. Only when we need to. I was gonna say, am I gonna kill every enemy before one-shot Felicity gets a taste? Actually, I guess it is faster to just kill all the enemies if you have a fast setup for killing mobs. Instead of just letting her RKO everything. One hit kill. You couldn't even make her use the gun or anything on her arm. So she just walks at things and stomps them unless they're out of her reach. Like, she makes it like people in a puddle. She turns people into puddles.
The shell just needs to go through testing in the diagnostics chamber. We'll be able to
She's looking for empathy, but she's a computer. She should know that there's no empathy for machine. Any engineer would know that you don't try to use a hammer like you would use a fucking chainsaw. There are just some things that are used for specific jobs for a reason.
I think she would know that.
Oh, that is not a normal grenade. I saw it just as I was throwing them on the ground. I'm like, that has a bandit fuse. That is a scav grenade. As I'm throwing it on the ground right in front of me. I picked it up somewhere. Yep. Fucking stupid grenade. Was that even a scav grenade? Look. No, it was a TDR, but it's got the little, like, whatever. It must have a scav fuse or whatever. It's got the bandit particle effect from, like, their fucking shit in Borderlands 2. When you throw a bandit grenade. I wish I could just select an option in my options menu to just have it never pick up grenades. Either that, or you just make it throw these all the time. You don't even need to fight anything here. They literally just spawn a bunch of enemies that run out into the room, but leave you alone up in here, pretty much. Nope. Too long. Can I get squished? No. I didn't try to get real squished, though. Do it, do it, do it, do it! Do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay, good. Max fire rate. Well, it's technically not max fire rate, because when this thing gets on empty mag is when it's full fire rate, but then you can't fire your gun, so. Unless you get a chain at 0 bullets. And I gotta be careful because she bounces bullets. Which is why I like spawning there. You get a little bit of shot on her behind first. Booty.
GG.
But you know what? Appearances do matter. A little more. Je ne sais quoi. Let's go with that.
Je ne sais quoi. I love how they immediately try to grab the green gun. These loaders try to grab guns off the ground, and they can actually take legendaries when the boss drops loot. If the boss drops a legendary weapon, they can pick up the legendary weapon. Luckily, she only has a grenade mod in her loot pool for a legendary. Attack minigun with cryo on it, accurate. You'd think fire would be the aggressive one, but fire's more passive because you can only use it in atmosphere. See, watch. Let's follow the life of this loader. Because I know where he's going. I've seen them do it a bunch of times. See? Boom. Takes a gun, turns it into a shitty doll. Even though he's a Hyperion. He's a Hyperion robot, but he turns any gun he picks up into a doll. I forgot that this fucking thing takes forever to open. This fast travel. I was just showing that because a lot of people don't even realize that the bots do that. And they'll be checking their inventory at the chests, and the bots will go and steal loot, and you won't even actually see some of the items the boss dropped if you wait, what the heck? Oh, I landed on. I don't know, Jack. I just can't stop jacking. I wonder what loot this is, Moxie. Nah. Health regen, damage resistance. There we go. 10% gun damage.
Alright, here we go, everybody. The jamming signal's down. We've got a robot army, and it's time to get back to Helios and turn off that
30 minutes. We got a timer on our screen now. 30-minute timer. Cantina? Like the one from that one place in Star Wars? Mos Eisley? Cantina?
We don't shut that laser down. This whole room back.
On the other side.
I love how everybody else spawns away from you.
We're on the other side of Helios.
Looks like the fast travel split us all up. Doesn't change the plan though. Get to the eye of Helios Command Center, shut the laser down without damaging it, save the moon. What the hell are you doing? I fired you! And eventually, once Helios is back in Hyperion hands. What have you done to the station? The color scheme is all red, black, or brown. It'll pop better. Anyway, can't fire me, sucker. You already did. Later. Station seems more or less in one piece. How about you?
Feeling kind of bad about listening.
Can't get to the eye of Helios. She's focusing the laser.
No, he's got something cryo. But I'm Jack. I thought for sure that was going to kill him. Oh, you fucking claptrap unit, you fucking thing, you fucking motherfucking thing. It's basically just another form of shotgun. God damn it, I gotta remember, you gotta look up to jump up this stuff.
What do you expect from a claptrap?
God, you're super stupid!
Jack, you built the claptraps.
Stop screwing around, you idiot!
I love that Timothy even starts getting angry at him. Like, this dude was a nerd fucking in-game a week ago. He was a college nerd with student loans. And now he's screaming at claptraps just like he's Jack. They give him, like, serum genetic treatments or something?
I'm so sick of you.
Oh yeah, I forget. They make you do that. Access denied. Birthday cap. That's what I want. To get down, dude. Give me some of that down, dude. Like there's P up. I want some P down, dude. Meow. I'm so glad I'm not 37. 11 off. I could make a joke about that, but I don't want to make a joke about that right now. One of my ex-girlfriend's names was Hannah. Not actually Hannah, though. That wasn't her real name. Well, it wasn't her full real name, I should say. I'm not gonna say any more on that. They just went by Hannah. Okay. Super mega recoil. That happens if you pull the trigger before the gun's actually... If you press R2 before you press L2. We gotta listen to all racist hot dogs lines. So this guy has to survive. He's just got a sniper rifle, so he's a little bit of a dick. I mean, I've got a sniper rifle too, so. It's my right. Show this to Russia. Sorry, is that too topical? Are they gonna... am I gonna get a Stuka from World War II flying over my place? Awesome. Hello, it's live? Yeah, it's live. I am indeed here. I am a real human being. I am not a robot from the future come to make YouTube videos out of an AI. I swear. Can you trust those words? You don't know. He could be, though. He could be. Look at that boy.
Now I need you to take that claptrap you found and plug him into the security terminal. You can lower the defenses leading to the eye Helios laser.
Well, the claptrap died. Or me. Whatever. Dead. Sure. Are you kidding me? I swear to God, if I ever become CEO, I'm going to destroy every last one of those friggin' things. Great. Now we can't lower the Helios.
He's already doing the walk he does towards the end of the game. Where he, like, walks towards the camera menacingly.
The team's pinned down in RD. We're bloody surrounded. Sorry, Gladstone, but I just had an idea. Vault Hunters, get to RD and rescue Gladstone's team. They can hack those defenses for us and open up the way to the eye. God, I'm smart.
God, I'm smart. All right. It's faster to simply leave the door. I was gonna say hello, textures. Got some nice flare there. I don't like those Malawan users. Zarpa derp.
Hundreds now to save millions lately. And my name is Zarpadon. Tungstino Zarpadon.
You must have been super popular in high school. Glad you made it. Come find me. Be careful, but talk. Kill those talks so we can talk.
Well, that's a precarious position I got you frozen in there, man.
Had the team all by himself, made a lot of good cool stuff. He's a decent enough guy.
All the grenades. Sorry.
Stop saying you're sorry, kid. It's fine. Really.
You're saying kid, but you're a 20-year-old grad student just like he is. You are literally the same age as Gladstone. Just because your fucking permanent cosplay is Jack doesn't mean you're not you, Timothy. I just love how quickly he changes from being the unsure Timothy to being like so sure of himself, Timothy Rex. Otherwise known as Jimothy. Right, they have Borderlands 2 mechanics. So just my Jack spawning stuns them. See. They don't like taking shock damage, and they don't like the blowback. They get knocked back by any kind of effect like that, even in Borderlands 2. But in Borderlands 2, there's only so many types of guns that actually do that. Or so many types of things. Whereas in this game, you can literally slam to knock them back, as long as you jump up high enough, or they hit you up high enough. I can't flick my aim up in the air really fast to get a double jump, so that's about as good as I can do. But I can't do that. Blort? How tall is that thing? I feel like I'm floating on top of this. On the other side! Get him, Torque.
Pressure resistant stuff
Ah, dick. Oh, he just had to be a badass there, too. Damn, it's almost already been 20 minutes. How did that miss? I mean, I understand I loot stuff that I don't need to loot. I could just be going in a straight line towards the thing that I want and just swapping out my weapons as I need ammo. It's Lethal League.
Got your teddy bear, heading back now.
I don't know how I fire so fast with this thing sometimes, and then other times it doesn't seem to matter. Like how fast I... I feel like I have to press the trigger 3 times for every trigger pull. Because if you just try and go... You have to time it so perfectly every shot.
Don't do too well, you're making me look bad.
Grenades. It's just like pick up grenades. Give grenades. Pick them up. Don't give him sniper ammo. Just put grenades. And we can use our TD or fucking Maggie. A little box Maggie. I know it says trick shot, but it's a box Maggie. That's its actual prefix. Box Maggie. Fan the hammer.
Now just let me out of here and I'll head straight to Jack's office so we can lower the Helios defenses.
When I first went through this level, I half expected there to be like an invisible staircase here after I had jumped down, even though I had already jumped down and knew that there wasn't anything here because there's doors here. Wait, what?
Thanks for that. Let me uncloak the exit. Whoa. Nice cloaking device.
Yeah, I made it out of stalker plans for Jack. Even made it look like his pocket watch. Can you give it to him?
Whoops. Do you know how hands work?
I've got a case of the shivers. Thanks for rubbing it in. No, jerks.
Yeah, and you're really weird looking, dude. With your permanent grimace.
Why does Cyberdyne still have control over Helios' defenses? He shut down the jamming signal on Outpost. The Vault Hunter shouldn't even have to be saving your asses right now just so you can lower the shields. No offense. Cyberdyne might have a weaker signal jammer on her person. She could have another moment Helios slugged Merritt. Or she probably just manually rewired the security.
What's your rumor? Well, I'm legally forbidden to tell you, but, rhymes with
AKA Jimothy the God. Jimothy the Great. AKA Jack. He just happened, he could have picked any other letter, but he picked the letter that starts Jack. J. Not for much longer. How did they all end up in an airlock, by the way? I've always wondered this. Like, how did all of these smart scientist people end up in an airlock?
Good question.
Because it's just clearly it's a one-way path out. Like, how do you not understand what's happening? How did they all end up there after I saved them? You tell me they all went back to Jack's office and went into the airlock just willingly? And only to have this happen in front of people so that you could witness them die? This is just one of those cases of a poorly written game. It's just very poorly written in terms of the actual story arc that they're trying to tell. A lot of it just doesn't make sense. Why the motives of the people aren't... You're not going to get any explanation for that. You get more explanation for motive in Borderlands 2 than you do in this game. And Borderlands 2 wasn't even trying to have story. This was trying to tell story. This game was literally trying to fix a hole in the story. Oh, I still have my fucking bracelet on from earlier.
whatever you say, sir.
I was like, what is that feeling on my arm? It would be a medical bracelet. Dum-dum. Sorry, I was trying to take that off. I got RSX today. I'm a car, apparently.
Right.
mouse. If we end up back in Concordia, I gotta remember to... It only works saying Concordia if you say Concord, like Concord. If you say Concordia, it sounds weird. But that's how we say Concord up here. And pretty much everywhere, for all I know. I thought that was a Northeast thing for a while until I heard other people calling it Concord, and that was like from a Northwest state. I think it was Oregon or something. Concord, Oregon. But I guess technically everyone out west who's American came from someone who was out east originally, so. Unless you're Creole, you kind of are going to have that baked-in accent of being an American. A Northeast American, anyways. You know, it's been a while since a lot of people have been in the Northeast. You just don't magically start talking different out of nowhere. It takes generations. You're always going to sound somewhat like one of your parents. Or you could sound like the opposite sex of one of your parents. If you are, like, a female, but you got your dad's traits. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get male traits. I just mean that you could get the traits on the male side of the family. Women really don't have Adam's apples. We can kind of reverse engineer a woman's voice out of a man's voice, but it's really hard to make like a proper dude's voice out of a girl's voice. You can make a proper kid's voice. There are so many kids in TV that are voiced by girls that are actually boy characters. Goku is probably, or Gohan is probably one of the best examples of this. But there are many others as well. I believe also, wasn't Goku voiced by a girl originally in Dragon Ball? Or am I misremembering that? Also, I realized I could have just flipped a switch and been there already. But I just like killing shit. Plus here I can save and quit. To deload all the shit from an hour ago. You can see the game already struggling.
This'll be good. I should steal some of this back.
The other one was called oils. Whatever. Hey, you bastards.
Whatever.
Keep your distance.
He did kind of have a dumb look on his face. I like my 4.3 monitor, or not even that. It's like a 1-to-1 square monitor. Cool, Jack. I don't need your help, Jack. I'm on my own, Jack. I'm my own Jack. You can suck my Jack, Jack. Can't jack this, Jack. Hyperspeed. Where did he double jump? He jumped down from me and then jumped back up and boot me. I'm on max sensitivity, in case anyone is wondering. There's literally no way to aim faster on console than what I am doing. No way. There's no way to turn your screen any faster. That'd probably be super nauseating for some people, though. But I could actually handle it being more sensitive.
Oh wow.
Still feeling pretty good, physically, if not morally.
Get to the laser somewhere. Okay, what about this? Set up a chain reaction with plasma conduits, it'll blow a hole in the reach the laser. You'll have to destroy the plasma regulators. Find out if you can. Whoa! Did I get it right? Blow a hole in the station? What are you? Yeah, that sounds crazy irresponsible. You should probably fire that. Oh, wait! Experience some explosive decompression. Try not to get sucked out into space.
Try not to die.
One down, kill the other one, and I can blow some stuff up.
I love that I bounced that shot into that guy. Whoa, you can really spin off that fucking jump. Holy shit. You can go high.
Get to a safe distance, signal me and I'll blow over the path with the laser. Far enough away? Awesome. Let's do this. And a 1, and a 2,
And a dun dun dun.
Pretty fun to mess stuff up with reckless abandon, gotta say. The path's clear now. Get to the laser.
Alright.
Exit, keep going.
Make your way to the command center, Sugar. You might be able to shut the laser down from there.
I need to test the loader, so I've just got a few hiding around his maintenance bots. Ignore them. Just uploaded a gun program to the hidden loaders. Feel free to activate it to test it out.
They make you click on the fast travel in Jack's office to turn that one on, but this one you have to interact with the thing.
Follow me, we got a world to save.
Jack, why do you only let yourself go through doors and not your doppelgangers? It kind of makes your doppelgangers really obvious. Having a bunch of doppelgangers is the stupidest idea ever.
That's the thing that destroyed the moon?
Because they've got to be loyal as fuck.
You just a bit.
Just like this genius bit of tech. How do you throw this good? Is it against there? Yeah. Wait. Where is it? Can you just... Yeah. Okay.
You gotta get down to the lane.
Aw, oh, damn it. There we go.
That's an HY-26 million fusion reactor. To disable it, we'll need to damage the PCBs. According to the blueprints, looks like there are 3 more of those babies. 2 of them just need a little love tap, and you'll be able to get to the eye and shut it down.
You stay here as a distraction. Keep them occupied. Whoa. Whoa.
Break the coolant, not the red stuff.
Excuse me?
Sense of timing you've got there, sugar.
I love that those gates on those doors back there where I just went through, those are actually not usable in multiplayer, in a multiplayer focused co-op game. Because they have it, it's been permanently glitched since this released on PS4. It wasn't glitched on the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. That's the funny part. It's the same thing with the Moon Zoomy Station. There's a lot of things about the PS4 version that's just broken. Yeah. See? There he goes, to the center. He's gonna go to the center. Look at him on the map. There goes his red dot. 2 jumped out of the map and went to a different part of the map. They're like, fuck this. Fuck this, I'm out. That's one finger. That was just pointer finger. There's no, like, rebound trick there. Because you can actually only depress these controllers so fast. You actually have to use your other hand to bring it back up if you want to get even remotely close to my level of fire rate. Not trying to, like, humble brag, but... yeah. If you actually want to fire as fast as the gun trigger can be pulled... damn it. It's not even Butterfingers, Moxie. It's just that one is garbage. That one is hot garbage. That one, even if you time it right, sometimes it goes off on a red one.
Just access the system and it'll start draining power from the force. Careful, I gotta hunch things. Power draining. Alright, just hold on. This reactor holds a huge charge. Once it's drained, you'll...
I really hope there's no achievement associated with that, because I still have not got it if there is, because I've never done all 3 without failing.
Just hold your ground until it's off, and don't let the power back up. The surge relays must be supplying power to the reactor. Take them out. We'll start shooting stuff.
No headshots needed. Just raw fire rate. You just put so many bullets in their direction that they just have no choice but to die. It's like, oh, you're surviving? Nope, you're dying.
I need the path wide open or things are gonna go missing. Also,
come on. You're on my way, gun loader. So, this is fun. You just gotta wait for a red bar on the side of the screen to go all the way down to nothing. Nothing important is gonna happen because I killed all the enemies fast. Just gotta wait for a red bar. This seems like it's a very tense, important moment. Right before a boss, right? Here, let's just do fire rate tests. How did those bullets?
Wow, they didn't think about that.
You could say that about a lot of things in Borderlands. Like this. They add a shield into the game that lets you go like this. I didn't even need my jacks. I just did it so I could regen some HP. I wanted to get above 50%.
Wow.
Hold on, I gotta look something up real quick.
We're gonna have to take the long way around. Let's hit the elevator and go topside.
Hold on, I need to find one of my other things. What did I do with it? Oh. Gross. Those things taste so bad. No problem. Was it? I couldn't really tell. I should have been shooting towards the center. Because then the cutscene could have ended and it could have just spawned right on top of her. Though I can't remember if the flak or pellets get stuck in a cutscene or not. No, they don't. And she also didn't spawn at the center. Didn't matter. I should have just been doing this the entire time.
That's one of mine.
Oh, it's not overpowered. I'm using a glitch.
I've seen what lies inside. You can't.
Seen inside it? Vault open?
Double shot weapon swap glitch.
The power within the vault will trigger a
That's why you keep seeing me swap the weapon every time I bring it up.
The vault's already open, huh? Cool. Now let's deal with that laser core. The other manufacturers
Yeah.
ain't so bad.
No, it's a bug with the flacker in Borderlands 2 and in this game. It takes the amount of damage from whatever weapon is in your hand for the damage on the pellet explosions. So the little explosions that happen after deal the damage of whatever the item card says. So this says it's only 22,000. But when you swap to this, that 22,000 all of a sudden becomes 674,000 times 3 times 4, I believe. Yeah. Or times 3 times 3. I can't remember. There are 3 bullets that shoot out 3 more bullets. That shoot out 3 bullets. Or 3... It's 1 bullet, splits into multiple bullets, which splits into other bullets. I don't know, it's very weird. It's a very weird gun. In Borderlands 2, it's almost useless if it wasn't for Salvador. In this game, you can actually use it on Claptrap. And Wilhelm too, he isn't too bad with shotguns. But he's just better with lasers, so it's like, why use a shotgun when you could be using a laser and be dealing stupid damage?
And this is where the magic
You can just hold R2. Except if you don't have infinite ammo.
Never thought the eye of Helios would be an actual eye. This is what makes the eye of Helios.
It wasn't meant to be if you look at the model from the outside of the ship where 6 different points of the laser light up before it congregates to create a singular beam that then comes together and comes down on the planet. But here it's shown as one giant barrel where the beam comes out, but that's very clearly how it doesn't work. When you look at the space station from Elpis, that's not how the Eye of Helios works. The Eye of Helios charges 6 points on a star shape-esque thing inside the Eye of Helios, and then all those beams come together and they form the big beam that hits the planet.
There she is.
I will literally go back down onto Elpis onto Triton Flats and wait for the thing to shoot the fucking planet. I'll do it after I'm done the speedrunning now, if I remember to.
The Eye of Helios. Well, it's actually the Eye of the Destroyer creature that came out of the vault, but I attached it to my laser to increase its power tenfold. Because I'm awesome.
The destroyer's eye as a weapon?
It was a weapon already. All the Iridian remnants are. I just figured out how to use it. Anyway, how do we shut this thing down?
Even ignoring the weird-ass eye, this type of reactor is highly volatile. You're feeding it something that amplifies its power, aren't you?
Oh, runoff from the Iridium refinement process. Some of the scientists call it slag.
Alright. Do exactly as I say, everything will be fine. Switch 3 of the flow sequencers to their prime position and reverse the power differential.
This must be one of the reasons why Jack in Borderlands 2 uses slag and pollutes everything.
Something going on with the eye? Max, I only juice the eye with a little bit of slag at a time. Are you sure that...
Won't hurt the eyeball. Trust me, sugar.
That's why it starts out faded, goes to blue, green, purple, because that's slag. But why are the other colors there? What do they have to do with slag? Because Borderlands 2 establishes, before the pre-sequel came out, that slag is purple and no other color. But this game clearly shows slag is coming in different colors. And iridium can be different colors. Or they just didn't think about this part of the game when they made this thing. It color changes with the lighting as well. It hue shifts. His eye does too. I never realized that. Yeah, it's yellow in the red light and green in the blue light. They just tone color shift the entire room. Wow. That almost gives me a headache just to look at, dude.
Warning, space-time instability detected. Entering protective mode. Just like I said, with that failsafe trick, we can reboot and then the laser will be all yours.
The double shot trick actually works with any weapon to shoot twice. It doesn't work with weapon swap glitch though, where that glitch only applies to the flacker and a handful of other weapons like the sawbar. But the sawbar is so shitty that it's like it's only good again with Salvador where you can dual wield. So with Salvador, you'd use like the Nukem or the one that has higher damage than the Nukem in BL2. That's a, I can't remember the name of. I almost got it.
If the eye starts acting weird again during the reboot, I don't want to be anywhere near it.
Thanks to the failsafes, it couldn't possibly do anything other than shut down.
Yeah, well, agree to disagree.
This is the one part where Jack actually knows a little bit more about the actual thing he's talking about. This game goes so in and out with making the characters seem like they know what they're doing. Like, Jack clearly knows that the thing can create a black hole. Or a singularity detected.
Alrighty, the bad guy's dead. We're about to save the moon, and the vault full of cool-ass alien stuff is apparently already open. Just shut down the laser and we can get to the fun part. Finding that vault. I'll let you do the rest.
Sequence activated. Command control reset. Rebooting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Shutdown aborted. Invalid engine configuration.
Oh, great. What now?
And then he starts pacing back and forth. For fact, Jack has 2 different colored eyes.
Warning, singularity detected.
Warning, singularity detected.
Trying to kill him. 2 things I should have done a long time ago. Power, psychopath. How did you even? I've been watching you, Jack. And behind that smile, behind that hero complex, there's something wrong about you. If you come down from Helios alive, a lot of decent people will look to correct it.
Don't you love how that they make it go white in front of your screen just so you can't see the environmental changes that happen? Sorry, I just figured I'd show that, just because it's, again, one of those weird things. Plus, it actually doesn't take that long to get back up to Jack's office from this area, because there's this little room here. What? Oh yeah, I took a grenade mod, idiot. Actually, wait, no, since we're past the Zarpedon controlling the moon segment, we can't see the laser working. But trust me, if you go back to my first video and watch like the first 15 fucking minutes, you'll see what I'm talking about. It lights up from like this point, this point, this point, or wait, no. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it lights up from the 6 points, and then the big blue beam comes down and shoots. What's funny is this doesn't show any of that detail up there that you see where there's guns. Like he has the moonshot cannon, and then there's the Eye of Helios, which then gets sucked away, but there's still the giant moonshot cannon, which is actually just the main center of the, it's the actual Eye of Helios, like, I don't know. There's like specific things about that whole entire sequence that just bother the fuck out of me, because it's just not correct. And not that it needs to be correct, it's just like it's so wrong it doesn't even get its own game right. It doesn't get its own game right in the context of its own lore. That's how bad it is. They show it and portray the Eye of Helios as being a singular beam cannon. They do not portray any of the like lens or any of the effect of the laser splitting up into 6 different beams and then meet. I really hate when the fucking game does this. You physically can't get by it if it's in the way there. You just have to, you either drive it or kill it. It made me angry, so I wanted to kill the stupid stingray. Virago Solitude. It's the area after this one where the game always crashes, so I gotta remember after RK5 I gotta save and quit. Mandatory RK5 save and quit. Wait, are one of them guns not favorited? Oh yeah, the Zim. Because who the fuck would want an actual Zim? Me, because I'm a retard. But of course, this is Borderlands, a pre-sequel, so you can literally kill anything with anything. I'll kill this fucking ice enemy with my ice gun. And it will feel like I'm just killing a normal Borderlands 2 enemy with a singular gun. In Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. If you aren't using slag, this is what it's like. See, that's the normal flak damage right there. It's not a whole lot. How did that Eternal die? He was full health. Excuse me, what? This game's just being all kinds of fucking weird. I didn't even fire. I swapped before I fired. Itchy trigger figure. Trigger. I always say trigger. Trigger finger. Trigger. That's what they call it. It's a trigger. God, I feel like such a senile old man sometimes. But I'm 26. There we go. Okay, you two. Time for your medicine. Just for the lulz. Just to kill a couple enemies with the Zim, because we're gonna kill the boss faster than these enemies get killed by the Zim. The boss is gonna die so fast. I mean, this gun already does way more, and it's just a fucking Hyperion shotgun. It's just a shittier conference call that doesn't have sideways pellets. That was 3. I'll be seeing you soon. I love that threat. Oh, it's a Jacka cannon. It's a lot too much jacks. Too much jacking off in this game. Stop jacking off in my video game. I love how he comes out of a door. He comes out of a door from a door. He lives in the door. This door is not a door. If you want to look up a song that's a good bump and it's literally that title, just look up that title. This Door Is Not a Door by Brahma God. Doom, 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 doom. No, that's not that song. That's Are You Winning? That's Are You Winning, Son? This door is not a door. Oh my god, I missed. I missed the bulk of my bullets.
I could just point the gunship altogether.
Excuse me, guy who just fucking landed in my face. Gotta enter Tycho's ribs. And then save and quit. Did we get another practicable marketer? Maybe? I farmed mine legitimately. Mine is a legitimately farmed viral, practicable marketer. Practicable viral marketer. Practicable. That's what it's actually pronounced like, in case you're wondering. But with Borderlands, like it matters. Psycho go, ah! My shiny meat tricycle. Yeah, it's pretty crappy. Alright, now we gotta save and quit after reloading the Tycho's ribs. We gotta unload everything and then fire all our guns once we load back in. If you don't save and quit on Tycho's ribs on the PS4 version of this game, it basically just decides it wants to take a dump on you. Especially if you fought RK5 right beforehand and there's a bunch of loot waiting in his boss room that you didn't pick up or get rid of. Oh yeah, the game loves crashing in this zone. And you can't really jump there or else you risk getting insta-killed by the lightning. Those little lightning zaps in the environment can actually kill you. The purple arcing lightning. And they only put it there for the most part. They put it in one other spot too. That's down towards the end. Right over there. See, right there. That purple sparkiness. Those can actually kill you. Then if you want to go to the Mario thing, it's that pipe right there. It's the last pipe. And see right here, if you land down in there, coming off that jump pad like I just did, and you go through one of those purple zaps, you will die. You will instantly die and get reset. Same with over here where there are these purple zaps. The guy never even got on it. There we go. We made it past Tycho's ribs without the game crashing. Yay. The game never crashes pretty much in any other zone. So. It's only in Tycho's ribs.
GGLOL.
cutscene to show you the thing you've already seen one of before. It's like they forgot that they introduced it a little bit earlier. And it's not actually an Opus Superior because I'm in UVHM. It's a Divine Opus Superior. Superior? What? Souffle? Get out of here. Let me through the door. And yes, I know I still have to kill that thing that's over here. I'm going to do that. Just, I wanted to trigger that first, because when you trigger that, it gets rid of the invisible walls on these things. That's gonna suck. Why do you have so much HP? Dude, what the jazz? Bruh. There we go. And we're in. Alright, you can't skip cutscenes. Dumb. That's what makes Borderlands take so long. You just gotta watch a 30-second cutscene of a guy walking down stone stairs. The guardian of the stone stairs into the purple archway. How do you even know what its name is, Jack? Oh wait, that's right. You stole the boss of the first game. Wait, what? You don't get a revive from blasting him down a phase? Jax? Oh, fuck. I never loaded any. There we go. No, you're supposed to shoot. I should probably put a different main weapon on than a shotgun if I'm using a shotgun. Or if I'm using a flacker. Like this thing. There we go. Did you even get to do an attack? Did you even do an attack? Why did they put this in this game? It's gonna be funny. Lots of skins. Alright. Slow run done. Technically, at least, main game slow run done. No DLC. But I don't think I'm going to do DLC. I think I'm going to stop after this. After I show a couple things. You understand Borderlands 2 cutscenes that happened before this game, but didn't actually. Whoa! They had to bring shitty Borderlands 1 Lilith to come punch you in the face. She is tiny as fuck. Why don't you just fucking grab her and choke her? Oh wait, she's a fucking siren who only figured out how to control her abilities and fucking... again, Borderlands 2. Supposed to happen after this game. But she somehow controls her teleportation ability better in this one. Fuck, the first game doesn't even explain that she can do that kind of shit. She just does it and it happens. Sorry, fixing my microphone. There we go. No ass. No ass having ass. Why do all the Borderlands characters have no ass? Lilith has a butt crack. There's that. But she ain't got no ass. I got more ass than Lilith. Actually, we're probably about the same, to be honest. Something you never see in this game are bullets. Oh wait, no, you see plenty of bullets, you just never see the shells in which the bullets are held in. That's right, so there's no shells for them to put on the ground, so they literally just put bullets on the ground. It's not an empty shell casing that's literally the shape of a bullet. Because it is just a bullet. They didn't even put an empty shell casing for when they fired. If you didn't even notice that. I know so many people who have watched this ending cutscene and never even noticed the fact that the bullets have tips in them. That they fire, supposedly, and then they're left with the, what, the shell casing that's empty? Then why is it got a bullet in it? What did it stop? Call me Jack King, baby. And then you gotta have the shaky camera, because you can't hold the camera still on a still screen of a guy's silhouette in front of a planet with a Borderlands symbol in the pre-sequel. And you know what? It's not really this game unless we kill the raid boss. One of the only raid bosses in this fucking game that isn't EOS. Or that boss. So I'll do that real quick. Just because it'll only take me 2 seconds. The real question is, do I want to legitimately, like, shotgun it to death? Do I want to flare it? Oh wait, that's right, Moonzoomy. I could have killed him off the beginning of the game too. I keep forgetting that I can do that because I'm in UVHM.
Coming through.
Shut up, you're not on fire, Jack. Stop jacking yourself off. I don't want to hear grunting.
Let's get sexy.
Now before I stop, I'm just going to sit and talk for a little bit, and then if anybody that is watching has any questions, they can feel free to ask them. Not that I expect any. I'm not exactly the fastest speedrunner, even though I do know the correct strategies for a lot of things. Again, for UVHM anyways. I'm not really good at doing it first time through speedrunning. Mostly because I like my infinite ammo skill. And I like having lots of grenades to spam. Even though I'm not using a grenade right now. It's just how I would usually play if I was actually just trying to kill shit. And I love how this just stays on the lava perfectly fine, because it floats. It shouldn't get hurt by the lava, even though it does when you get in it. Sure, let's get a Rosie. Maybe we'll get a Cryo Rosie. I think I've gotten every flavor but that. And I've sold the other ones. Yeah, how about a cryo one? I've done so many playthroughs on this character and never gotten a cryo Rosie. You bitch. You would. And yes, I'm just throwing a thorny old Rosie on the ground. Deal with it. Don't make me save and quit it out of existence. It only takes 4 hours to get this gun if you're lazy. It takes like 3 hours if you're extra anal about it. If you don't just permanently save a file at this point in the game right after you kill the raid boss so you can just keep turning it in over and over and over again. But that's not something I can do and stream at the same time without a capture card and a decent computer. Oh yeah, the Holodome exists. Right. Right. Do we try and do 5 rounds at the Holodome? Oh God. It's not even really a speed run at that point though. Speed run. No, I don't have enough energy to sit here for another fucking hour or two trying to do all 5 rounds of that, implying I even come close to beating it on my first try, and that a bunch of fallen reapers don't just get me. Because you gotta keep those chain kills, you gotta keep your jacks constantly up and then down and up and then down and up and then down, but I don't need to do that. I've already beat. I pretty much, yeah. Outside of going to the DLCs, there's not really much to do. Outside of me just talking for a little bit. So I'm gonna have a smoke real quick. Something I haven't done on my streams in a while. Mostly because I thought I was having, like, severe issues with certain things. More specifically, my heart. But it's all in my head, apparently. The tightness in my chest that I was feeling before I even came out and smoked a cigarette, that's just all in my head, dude. Doesn't actually exist. Does help knowing I don't have anything severely wrong with me though. Like, at least in terms of a CT scan, blood work, and anything that you can do to test a person for general conditions, I don't have anything. All 3 of my, all 3 of my EKGs just today were fine. Almost all identical, even though I was having different symptoms in the moment. But anyways, I'm not going to talk about that shit forever. Oh yeah, Zarpaderp and the moon laser and the fact that the 6-pointed laser bullshit. I'll have to show that next time I speedrun this. Because you get to see the laser activate mandatorily every time you go through the game. When you go to the area where you cancel out the radar dish. I can't even stay outside in that cold for that long. It's too fucking cold. Sorry if my guy was constantly looking down a scope. It's because my jacket was in my pocket. Or my fucking... my controller was in my jacket pocket. I know how to speak English. My brain totally isn't gacked.
LOL.
My brain is jacked. It's all jacked up from all the jackening. Too many jacks, too many jacks, too many jacks. It's just too many jacks. Too many jacks. Jack. There's too many jacks jacking all over the place. Alright, I'm done with that joke. So I made it from here to there, basically, because this is where I stopped last night. So I only made it from here to here in one night, and then from here to there, basically. Before my body was like, yeah, I've had enough. Anyways, I'm gonna close this out just so I can sit back for a little bit. Have a good one.